Hey, Bernard LaChance and DJ Dave Perlita Quinn 1. Do you know what the word relinquish means? Relinquish. And so, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry J. Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave Perlita Quinn 1, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Amphibious Spaceman. The team of child right there. And GPS Inklet, Paso Robo Rapist Knight Elleries, and Doug King, Steve Jones, so on and so forth. You guys' whole gang there. I relinquish control. Okay? Which means, Bernard LaChance, since you guys like to try to keep associating me with Elton and all that shit, even though I don't want anything to do with him, and, you know, I don't give a shit about his agenda or the bald Negro and all that crap you got sent out here, Karen of the Country and Western, Bernard, and you guys' little thing. I say I relinquish control. See, Bernard, you know what a gift is? And so, a gift, see, what did I say first? I wanted to give it to Kim Beswick or Bailey, or basically who it belongs to, the girls first. Okay? That's never changed, Bernard. Whether it belongs to Myra Isham, the Russian, or the Israelis, whatever. Generally, it's probably going to be by a bigger effort. But since you guys like to fight over it, Bernard, because I know Bernard LaChance, you Carney, I know you think your thieving action and what Harry and you guys did in the cowboy country and hovering britches and all that. See, we prove who the group of you fighting over it is. And then fighting over me. See, my mom doesn't really care. She just, there's guys, girls, blah, 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 you guys are all fighting, disgusting. But see, I relinquish control and I give it as a gift. So guess what? Guess who gets it first, Bernard? The Navy. The Navy and the military operations, the Marines, the Army, the Corps, the Marine Corps, or the Engineering Corps. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force. It goes to those people who serve first, Bernard. Because truly, since they've done a lot of the work for the world, not just our military, but all of them, they deserve the gift first. And then also the police officers and firefighters, because they're basically included into the same thing, and the CIA and the FBI, those people who work hard. The gift goes to there first. Then I said the Kennedys, because you guys put them through a lot of crap. And look, Bernard, you guys are doing it again. You guys don't care. But every time I say that word, you get pissed, Bernard. And you want to either kill Jews, kill Kennedys, this or that. So it kind of means, Bernard, you're kind of like an Oswald or something or whatever. But, But it goes to Kennedys first, because you guys pretty much, the nation was destroyed after Robert and John's assassination. So I think, since you guys have cried over that so much, Bernard, you never were the leader. Get it? So why do you pretend to be with Perlita and all them? Like you solved some great mystery. Because there's some other people out here who've already figured it out. Dave, and then he thinks he's serving the world, but really he's a problem. Okay, Bernard? He caused the war so he could be famous. Good to go. He's not the first. So I don't care about Mile High House and shit, David. If you go for it. But see, David, you have lost the point with Perlita. And so if you want to be the fake BJs because you think you're there, well, go ahead and do it. But I give it as a gift to the Bowmans and the Hiltons and those families out here in San Diego, not just them, because they earned it, Bernard. They worked for it. They care about each other. See, it's a gift. It's always been a gift. But you guys wanted to come out here with a baby circus and teach everybody a lesson, Bernard. Cowboy country and western, and Karen and Joe, it proves that it was never country and western, and you guys come and force it. So the gift's not really free. That's why I relinquish control. And so Perlita, if you and your faction are running around stealing stuff with Dave and the Robo Knight and stuff, that means it never was yours anyway. If you got to play steal the Bitten with Ellery, and it means it never was yours. You can't do it to Bitten. Oh, he ran down and screwed up my dad's stuff. Can't do it to Bitten. Means it was never yours, Ellery. It was never yours, Robo Knight. It was never yours, 1961 Amphibious Spaceman. See, a gift. So it also goes to the Coast Guard. Those soldiers, those men and women that work for it, Bernard, who earn it. Also the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the President, the Congressman, all those people that you guys mock and laugh at, the Hollywood celebrities and stuff, it goes to them, Bernard, because they knew how to make it work. I'm tired of being the mechanism that you fight over to get it to work, Bernard, because the only reason why the group of you do it is so you can be famous. But see, at first you guys were talking all the conspiracy theories and stuff. You guys didn't want to be that. Now all of a sudden you want to be famous. It doesn't work that way. So if it belongs to Jay Leno or Howard Stern or NBC and some of those people first, Bernard, guess what? You never had control, dude. Because they probably did stuff secretly anyway to do cool stuff. But we can't do that anymore because, Team LGBT thinks the world surrounds them. And it doesn't. But they gave Perlita, Bernard, they gave you the rainbow. If you want to copy Ireland, but they have problems with it, and everywhere else, that's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do Negroes. I know Joe's trying to force that, but I don't. Because they're not struggling to survive. They're not any more oppressed than anybody else. It's why I don't do LGBT. Because they're getting fed and clothed out here. So they're not oppressed. They're not struggling to survive. Point is Bernard, you created your own, your little gang of faction because you're a thief and you need to be surrounded by that for your protection. And people figure that out, man. Maybe people, Bernard, have you ever thought about this? And I've said it before. They don't want to be sick. They don't want to be unhealthy. And they never wanted to be criminals in the first place. They only do it because they, have to put food on the plate of their family, dude. Just like some people enter in the military to put food to feed their kids, dude. But doesn't mean they want to do it. So think, Bernard. I gave a gift, and it's never changed. But the thing is, Bernard, you found out, you attacked Kim, and you make up a big old deal. To get Perlita and, the team Bitted Fat that screwed it all up before with Dave out here or wherever, famous. And now they're famous. But doesn't mean people have to care. Because there were people out here, Bernard, before you guys started your crybaby fit with the airplanes and all that were working to get it to work. But also Bailey, you guys, oh wow, Kintier and all them, the Russian, you guys start throwing a fit. Why? Because the girl DJs became successful, Bernard, over the Mile High House. And I knew they would. Because they worked for it, Bernard. They worked together and earned it. That's what girls like to do on their social network. And I'm not going to take that away. I'm not going to take it away from the Super Hottie Cheeks. Because I give it the gift to the Super Hottie Cheeks. See, Bernard, the thing is, what scares you and your group is when I'm gone, that you'll have no power. And that's the best part. Because like I said, it probably originally truly belonged to police officers, firefighters, doctors, military. In the first place, they knew what they were doing, Bernard. Until the group of you factionist BB Circus people came through, or your militia from the farmyards of jealousy there, Bernard, came through and stole stuff with Ellery and the spoiled Michiganis of the All-American Joe. So Joe, just because you have this supposed great, beautiful symbol of the world, all white purity, doesn't mean that you were. So be careful, Bernard. Joe, I set it up for a certain way for a certain reason. So you guys couldn't take it from those two girls after you guys fucked us over.